Welcome to Red Dirt Ranch Gaming. I'm Jimmy. Grab a cup, come on in, and let's get ready to roll. We're in Goldcrest Valley today, so we're going to be coming over and grabbing our handy dandy trusty combine here. We're going to do our field and work on some of our gaming stuff. Sorry, I don't want to step on my SciTech foot pedals cord and rip that off. That would be bad. That'd be horrible. I'd get killed for that. So got this. So I hope you guys enjoy Farming Simulator 17. It's a great game. Been able to enjoy it quite a lot recently. Been testing it, playing it out. Um, Able to see some of the features. I've got the GPS mod and just not real comfortable on using it yet, so I need some practice on it. But eventually I'll get better at it and bring it on board. So to carry on what we've been discussing, you're basically watching a video that's going to be a story. This is basically day one of the Red Dirt Ranch, as we have just purchased it, and we have came into the good graces of our benefactor Merle, who was the owner of this farm here in Goldcrest Valley, and it's based off of how I view it, Washington State, from where I'm at, with the mountains and the forestry and the water. The only thing's missing is like the ocean, because this is how Skagit Valley looks. Very beautiful, always green. Yeah, it's rainy, but it's great and gorgeous. So this is the area I'm saying we're basing it off of. So the story is Merle, retiring farmer, 90 plus years old, has no wife, no kids, nobody to take over for him for this. And me and Merle have drank coffee together now for probably a good 4 or 5 years, ever since I got out of the military, which is a true story, by the way. I got out in 2006, but we've enjoyed a cup of coffee every morning, and I've come to know him, respect him. I've worked for him a couple times, but he came to me with a proposition to buy his place, and well, it was basically an offer that was too good to pass up. So I went and crunched the numbers with him and just figured out all of what he was going to sell me and how much he was going to sell it to me for. And I couldn't believe it. He only wanted $1,300,000, and it was an amazing proposition. He is actually on his way to Wyoming right now to retire. He loves hunting and fishing, and he's got a big spread over in Wyoming that affords him that opportunity and lifestyle. And he said if I ever needed anything from him, to just give him a call, and he would be on the first little puddle jumper back over here to help me out. So maybe one day we'll get to meet Merle, or you will. But for right now, so what I've done is I took out a sizable loan in the game, and it's based upon all of the things that we own. All of the equipment that we're driving currently right now was a Merle's, and it was given to us. Basically, the money that we took out, less the 1.325 million, that was for the house, and everything else was basically gift wrapped into this package. And so he knew I would take care of it. I would do the best I could to prosper it. But I had it appraised by a local appraiser, and then went to my local bank here in Cedro Woolley, and gave them a proposition, and they agreed to take on the loan for a farming agricultural loan. Our community around here is big on agriculture, big on the foresting aspect of it, as well as the crops. We've We do potatoes, we do wheat, we do corn, we do all sorts of stuff here in Washington State. But over here in Skagit Valley, potatoes and corn are probably our biggest crops. We do a lot of seafood, but that's another type of agricultural commercialization. But then we do forestry, logging, timber is huge here. That's what this valley was really uh, made on, was the forestry aspect, and I love it. No, I've never been a logger, but I don't think I was ever made to be a logger. It's a really hard job. So, um, but anyway, so I'm going to take care of this the best I can. And the bank saw that it was well worth it. They appraised it for quite a lot of money. So I ended up, what I did was taking out a $10 million loan. And I subtracted the 1.325 million from that 10 and bought the house with it. And so now we own everything. We did buy fields 11, 25, and 28 just to give us a few more options in our fields. 3 fields really isn't a whole lot, and Merle is bigger than that in this story. He's done a lot, and so I wanted it to go that way. For those who are more hardcore and realistic about things, I apologize. You probably won't like my video, but I am going to tell you that I've made it as realistic as I thought it needed to be, not as it could have been, notice, but as realistic as I wanted it to be, but enough to where it was family friendly and enjoyable. So my kids will be playing with us from time to time, and I want them to learn. I want them to learn the aspects of things. I want them to learn how to drive simulator-based stuff because they seem to enjoy it already. My 12-year-old daughter, who we get on each other's nerves like any dad and 12-year-old girl will do sometimes, and we've kind of grown close over this game, and I'm very appreciative of that. She's always asking, when can I play Farm Sim? When can I play Farm Sim? You know, and so we're always talking about it, and you know, she keeps me excited. I keep her excited about it, and now it's my 6-year-old loves it, and my 11-year-old loves it, and man, it's been a blessing. So we're looking at almost full here. Got to be careful that I don't overrun my field, and that's another thing. I don't have crop destruction on yet because my kids will be playing in here, and all the devastation they could cause if I allow that crop destruction to be on. So that's, folks, if you're wondering why it's not on, it's because of that. See, I'm almost at 100% here. I don't want to go too fast. 6,400 I think is my limit. No, 6,340 is my limit. So what I'll do is back up here, look at where I'm on the outside, pop out my pipe, and then I'll wait for that to do it, and then I'll pop over and grab our trailer. There we go. So attach that bad boy, throw on our beacon, and let's throw on the front light for good measure. Drive up. Man, I love the sound of these equipment packages that we have. This is the case. We've got 2 of these, and then we've got that New Holland over there that has the cultivator on the back of it. Me and Merle, when I took over, talked about some things, about some improvements that he would have made had he chosen to keep it. And so I think I'm going to implement some of those ideas here fairly quickly. Like I said, we're going to do some shorter videos, you know, probably 30 to 45 minutes, because I could ramble on for hours and nobody just wants that. So if I run a little over, that's okay. If I don't, that's okay too. So right now we're just going to unload our combine, and then I think it will get us up to 79% on load, and so I'll take it over and dump it in our silos. But if you look over and see, if you can see the 2 sheds that come with the game, I'm going to get rid of those, and then I'm going to also get rid of this one and the one over there, and I'm gonna put some ideas out there, and I'm gonna implement some of Merle's. We call him Merle the Pearl because of the pearl of wisdom. But he had some great ideas. There's our lovely house. What a beautiful house. It's gorgeous. And there's our barn where we drop our excess hay or straw. Right now, of course, being just starting out, we don't have any excess. That comes in time. But like I was saying with the bank and stuff and realism, I do have a plan to pay it back. Every month we're owing the bank basically $33,000 in order to stay out of default. I know some people will say, let's pay it back off in a month and be done with it and start growing. Well, that's great if we can do it. But we do have a 24-month repayment plan, and I might try to stick to that as best as I can. We do have crops for sale. We do have some other stuff, but I really want to get our fields done. I want to get them taken care of, and I want to be able to just start accumulating properties and animals and taking care of those. Because right now, if we started off with our animals, we'd be in a world of trouble. We wouldn't have anything to feed them with. We would really just be all sorts of discombobulated, and we'd probably have animals dying all over the place on us, and yeah, it'd just be a mess. So I don't tend to do things that way, just buy and not have a way to take care of them or feed them. You got to be good to your animals. So, and this is going to be treated like kind of like a business, and an adventure, and we want to do it the best way we can. So, again, this channel is going to be absolutely family friendly. Refrain from commenting vulgar language and things like that, and that would be great. So this obviously you're probably going to be able to tell fairly quickly. This isn't what I do for a living, as there are some gamers out there that absolutely do this for a living. They're on YouTube and Steam and Twitch and all sorts of other good places. Maybe eventually I'll get there, but for right now, that's not in my future. I want to be able to live stream and play with friends and family and stuff, of course, but and some subscribers and whatever. If I get that popular or whatever, if this channel grows good enough, maybe I'll get there. But for right now, I just want to play with my family, and I want to play with some friends, and I want to make videos and just give some people some places to go and to be able to relax and just say, Red Dirt Ranch just put out a new video. I got to watch this, see what he did today. What kind of crazy stuff did he get into? Did he make his payment? Or is he going to be one of those bum farmers, that go out and work their bones and never make a dime and die broke, So it's just all about the cycle of life and how you want to play the game. So we'll probably be able to get through this. I will tell you again that for those who are the hardcore guys, I apologize. My channel may not be for you right now, but eventually we will play some hardcore stuff. But again, I mean, how hardcore can you be with a 12, 11, and a 6-year-old, that really don't have a lot of gaming experience, how much fun would that be for them? This game has really brought me and my daughter together and closer, and like I said earlier, I'm grateful for that. And she's learning, and and in return, my 6-year-old's getting more excited, and so I'm gonna try to put out at least a video a week, if not more. But with me going to school and having a full-time job, driving a transit bus, it's maybe 2 or 3 will be more difficult than I realized, but thankfully I'm almost done with school, so we might not have to really worry about the schooling aspect coming into play, and I could put out more videos per week. But for right now, I'm going to try and do 2 a week, maybe only 1, And right now I'm playing Farm Sim. I do have American Truck Simulator. I do have another. Oh, I forget the name of it. It has to do with logging. It's Forestry Professional 2017 or something like that. I have that on Steam, so um, it's another game that we'll play. So I have a few games I like to play, and who knows, maybe I'll even go back into Farming 15 because there was a map that I had in there called Oklahoma, which is where I'm from, and I loved it. It was a modded map that somebody had put out, and boy, when I saw it, I snagged it up, and I was so grateful that I could play it. It just brought back memories, and it just made me feel closer to home. And it's a really big map and a really good one. So whoever made that, uh, if you ever watch my channel, I appreciate it so much. Or if you know who did it, please pass on my gratefulness. But what a great map. What a great experience to be able to play on that. And a very good setup. Very good setup on the map, with the vanilla stuff that they modded in and the way they set things up. I like the gate triggers, and it was just beautiful. Didn't get to play it very long before 17 came out, but so we may go back in and make a few videos of that. But for right now, this is where we're going to stay at. This is what we're going to focus on. We're going to try and farm all we can and have fun and laugh, because you can't laugh in life. What is going on? Life's hard, but you should be able to enjoy it. Fact is, there will always be more money to be made out there, and let's just enjoy some good times while there's some rough times going on in our world. Another thing is I'm Christian, and we're a Christian family. So if you ever want to talk about stuff, just hit me in the comments. I'll send you my email address, and we can talk. There will be times I will just tell you that I must, and I will probably feel the need to go on a rant or a teachable moment with something that's gone on in the world or gone on in life, and you may not like it. You don't have to watch at that point. You can just turn me off, and I'll do my best to tell you when that happens. When I see something, I'll probably start it out with, this is going to be my rant for the day. And you can just fast forward through it if you want, or you can choose to listen. I will listen to anybody and what they have to say. I will not dismiss what they're saying as how they feel. But I do have my opinions. I'm human. And, I live on a core foundational belief. And so I will respect you. Please respect me. And if you have any questions over Christianity, like I said, I wouldn't say let's just say I'm educated. And I wouldn't say highly or professionally, but I am educated on religion and Christianity and the Bible and my own beliefs. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate. I love talking to people, and I love to be able to let people know what's going on, why things are the way they are, why certain things are the way they are, and ultimately how Christianity works. I'm a Baptist by denomination, I guess you could say, but by choice. So I'm a Sunday school teacher. I'm a see, I get there to talking, and here we go, running away. So pipe out, let that get out there. Why wasn't my flashers on? Shame on me. All right, so now we'll scroll over and grab that trailer again. This time I won't go dump it. I'll leave it full up to 79%, and then I'll finish this up and come dump it again, and we'll move on to something else. So I won't stop once I stop the videos. Once they get to about 20 to 30 minutes, I won't stop after the video ends. I'll carry on and do some other work and try to figure out some stuff. But I'll let you in on the important stuff. This being our first playable video, um, obviously I'm going to walk you along and take you with me on what we're doing and why we're doing it, just to get you acclimated to where we're going. I know we're going to take out those trees you see there in front of us, and we're going to take out a lot of the trees along the field edges because those are just in our way for stuff that we might want to build or if we want to expand our fields. We have the land, but I could see us cutting those trees out and then plowing that up and putting in maybe grass, or leaving it grass right now and just cutting it for strips of hay or grass so we can feed later. But I know I'm going to put in one of the mods that has it's kind of like a silo for hay or a straw, to where you can just drive a truck underneath the other side of it and take it and dump it in the thing. Putting up a few of those. So I really appreciate, folks, you being here with us and watching us, taking time out of your busy schedules. And I know you have a lot of choices of who you want to watch, but I do appreciate you stopping by here. And so eventually we will get on Twitch and go live stream with other players. We'll have a community, and I might even be able to talk myself into a server to where I can have help. But as of right now, it's cost effectiveness and all that stuff. Maybe I'll ask you guys for help, donations and stuff to get a dedicated server up, and then we'll carry it on after that. But for right now, we're just gonna do YouTube videos and have some fun. And man, I've seen a lot of creative YouTubers out there, and I hear a lot of speak about it being YouTube sometimes being nasty and mean, and I'm sure it will be, and I'm sure it'll get there, and there'll be some nasty comments left on mine about some things, and that's okay, that's fine. Just let the trolls be trolls and don't worry about them. Vengeance isn't mine, and I'm not going to be one who retaliates and is just ungrateful for people. I'll most definitely come and let people say what they want to say. It ain't gonna hurt me. I'm a big boy. So by the way, I must say this: I am not an Oklahoma Sooner fan. I'm an Oklahoma State Cowboy fan. Go Pokes. I have my Oklahoma State coffee mug that I purchased. It's got the label. I've got Bringin' Rowdy back for the Gallagher Iba Arena. I don't like basketball too much, but if you guys like basketball, Gallagher Iba Arena, I will tell you, if you want to watch a crazy atmosphere, go to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and watch the Cowboys play basketball at home. I will. I don't hesitate to say this, but I don't know how to say it properly enough and strongly enough. It will rival Duke Stadium, and it will rival North Carolina Stadium for the crazies. Gallagher Iba is amazing. It gets so loud. The other teams are just drenched in orange and black, and it is amazing. I wish to say good luck to my Cowboys this next weekend as they play the Sooners. Play hard, boys, because it's going to be a battle. So enough of that. And by the way, I'm the only one in my family that's an Oklahoma State fan. I don't know how that happened, but I guess it is what it is. So we've got this done. I think this is the only field we'll be able to get done tonight on this video, folks. So I need to stop it and go back and do some rendering and editing and stuff. So thanks for being here. Hit that subscribe button if you want to subscribe to us, and hit the like button, whatever you want to do. Spam us out to your friends on Facebook if you like us or you think it's going to be an interesting series. Like I said, this is going to be a story. Tonight's just the first part of it, getting to know each other, getting to know what the little background of this is. And so I really hope you guys come back. I'd love you to become a part of this family at Red Dirt Ranch. And so Good night, guys. God bless you. Thanks for coming in, grabbing a cup, and getting to work with us. And if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, be sure to comment below, and I will respond to you within 24 hours of receiving them. So I appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. And bye.